Welcome back to the show.
Thanks.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
How are things going?
Pretty well. Been a busy year.
Did you and I used to live near one another years and years ago?
Yeah, a few blocks away.
Like in Point Doom?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I was back for the holidays. I passed your house. I said hi.
Oh, thank you very much. That's a great neighborhood, isn't it?
Yeah. I saw you at the bank a couple of times.
You had a birthday? How long ago did you have a birthday? Recently?
August.
Oh, so gotta update the file. 40 years old?
40 years old.
How does that make you feel?
Good, but I made a kind of this landmark decision, which was quitting smoking.
Yeah. I think the last time you were on the show, you were smoking on the show.
I was about 2 to 4 packs a day for about 20 years. So
is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, did you do what it was like hypnosis or
no,
the patch or the gum or any of that?
No, I just did it.
Yeah. It's very hard, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's terrible. I miss it very much.
Did you?
But I'm thinking, they say that after 7 years, your lung capacity. So maybe at 47.
You started again at 47? And did you gain weight? A lot of people just start to balloon.
I'm starting to go a little bit down now. But yeah, you do gain weight because you eat.
And what did you do to satisfy this kind of action of having something going in your hand and in your mouth all the time?
Well, I've got my friend's an odds maker. He was here with me tonight, actually. And he's got me at about 4.5 years. So what I do to satisfy it, I'm just trying to beat the bet.
But was there anything like candy or any kind of did you chew gum or anything?
Not really. No. I just stopped.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's remarkable. I hope it works out for you.
Yeah. Well, me too.
Yeah. Do you feel better?
No, I don't feel any better. I don't feel any better.
Do you notice that food tastes better to you, differently to you?
No, I just noticed that I miss smoking very much. But my kids are happy about it.
I would think so. Yeah. And do you notice now that all your old clothes and stuff smells like cigarettes? Does that bother you? Does that make you sick?
No. The big difference is that you spend all of your time not smoking.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
But you'll save some money. You're going to save some money.
That's true.
Because the amount you were smoking, that's got to be like $400 or $500 a year.
I've had habits that cost more than that.
Well, yes, that's all right. That's fine. And this is not true that you're a member of. What is the club you're a member of? It's not the Elks Club. It's not the.
No, I was granted a Fraternal Order of Eagles at one time.
Oh, the Eagles. You remember the Eagles?
Yes. It gives you the opportunity to stop in on the lodge if you're.
No. What are the Eagles?
The Eagle Lodge?
Yeah.
It's a lodge. People, it's like the veterans of foreign wars and things like that. Yeah.
And how did you become a member? Why were you interested?
Guy had my name printed on it, and he was the guy who'd been voted president for 6 days or whatever, and laid it on me, so it gave me an entree into those places.
And are you an active member?
No. I don't think there are active members of
It's kind of a passive membership.
Yeah.
So now let's say you and I are driving cross country. You've driven across country, haven't you?
Many times.
How many times?
15 times.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fascinating education.
Oh, it's a great way. Yeah. It's a great way.
And so you and I are driving through Muncie, Indiana.
Yeah.
And it's about 4 in the afternoon, and we think, geez, we need a place to go have dinner, maybe a beer.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Eagles.
Yeah.
Could we do that?
Yeah.
And then what happens?
You would have the last election explained to you.
Uh-huh. I see. Then we'd understand it.
Yes, then you'd understand.
That's good, yeah. Would there be activities other than the lecture?
There's mostly it's a bar, and there's generally 2 or 3 guys there waiting for the others to show. It's the doghouse. It's like, Tom and Randy are on the outs with their wives that night, so they're there.
They need a place to go.
And they go, where's Robert? Oh, I guess everything's okay at home.
Now, when they see Sean Penn, a big shot Mr. Hollywood, come in, what is the reaction there? They get excited? They go, what's he doing here?
People that can explain the last election don't go to good movies. So.
You still. There was a time in your life when, like every month, there would be some episode where we would read about you, and somebody would get punched. You remember that?
Yeah.
Now, have you matured beyond that situation? Because it doesn't happen anymore, and good for you, I guess, if it doesn't happen anymore. You're not around trouble the way you used to be.
No, I don't. People don't bother me very much anymore.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Speaking of trouble, how did you like working with Jack Nicholson? You directed other films for him, haven't you?
Yeah, I did The Crossing Guard with Jack before, but...
What's he like to work with? I mean, this guy has won like 2 Academy Awards.
Yeah, he's as great as, his biggest fan could imagine. I mean, he's such a sort of life force. He's got that great, he shows up to work and it's, it's so like, let's go to work, boys, and everybody gets very excited. It's just exciting to be around that kind of energy.
He gives off a pretty good energy.
He does.
Is he always prepared? Is he always on time? He's
as professional as it gets. Yeah, he's incredibly thorough.
And as an actor yourself and as a director now, what do you feel you can offer him by way of enhancing his performance?
Well, I mean, we worked together quite a bit in the beginning, preparing for it, but then I tend not to be too in the way with any actor, but with him I try to further. I mean, if he engages me and says, what about thing? I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Just do something.
Well, I think that's... I think that's probably smart. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, but I mean, the truth be told, it's the way that I think you deal with any really good actor.
Right. And what about what was the film that you did with Oliver Stone?
For some reason, all memory of wildlife has gone out of my head, so I can't really speak to anything about Oliver Stone.
Is that right? You didn't get along too well with him as an actor-director relationship? That didn't kind of work? There was no...
No, it didn't work.
Really?
No.
Well, why do you think that might be now that you've had some time to reflect?
It's like, well, I get along with a lot of animals, but not pigs. So that's fine.
Well. All right, okay.
No, we didn't. He doesn't like me any better than I do him.
But no.
Just not to beat the guy up is not in the room.
Was it all creative differences?
No. I think it was special.
Oh, really? Oh, well. All right, let's move on, shall we? Hey, your former wife, and I know you remain good friends with her, and you have a great deal of respect for her. Madonna got married.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. Were you excited for her? I obviously didn't go to the wedding.
I was pretty busy to be thinking about it. I noticed it like everybody noticed it.
Yeah.
But,
and you know the guy she married? The guy
I met him the other day.
Yeah.
I mean,
he seems like a nice guy?
He seemed like a very nice guy. Yeah. And I haven't seen his work, but I hear he's very talented, so yeah.
All right, now let's show people a bit of the movie that you directed with Jack Nicholson. You directed, he's a star in the movie.
Right.
The Pledge.
Right.
What do we need to know here about this clip?
This murder has happened, and it's been, the cases, they think they've found the culprit, and that the case is closed, and his character, the story focuses on what may or may not be his obsession, which is with this case, and whether or not it is really closed. And so this is where he's going up against his former colleagues. He's a retired.
Yeah, he's like 6 hours away from retiring. He's at his retirement party when this case comes in, and he decides he's going to go out and take a look and see what's happening. And so it's as much about the end of this man's career as everything else in the film.
Yeah, I would say,
okay, here we go. Sean Penn, Jack Nicholson, The Pledge. There you go, Jack Nicholson. It's The Pledge. It opens on Friday. I hope it's a big hit for both of you. Nice to see you again, Sean. Thank you very much. Sean Penn, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Lauren Kessler.